Good afternoon, YouTube, and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. And today I would like to speak to you about something really important, and it is material things, people status. You know, we're living in a time now where people like to flex a lot, showing off a nice car, a very nice home, and don't believe everything you see. More than ever, we're living in a time where not everything that you see is true. A lot of times it's not. And it's not to say that if you see somebody with something nice, a nice chain, watch, jewelry, clothes, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're broke. They can be well off, but a lot of times um, it's not what you see. And I believed this for a very long time. It used to frustrate me because I'm the kind of guy that I know what it's like to have to work hard, doing physical labor, and I know what it's like to work in an office setting as well, and having to go the extra mile, being the yes man, the yes guy, right? For you ladies, yes girl, yes woman. You try to do everything by the rules. You try to do everything the right way. And sometimes you don't get exactly what you're looking for. Sometimes you don't get that promotion, you don't reach that goal, and but it shouldn't stop us. It shouldn't allow us to give up on our hopes and our dreams. And I just think that we have to be real with ourselves and understand that something is achievable. If you want to have something nice, it is achievable, but at what cost? You don't want to put yourself in debt, you know, um, because you want to drive a really nice car. I think that you can drive a really nice car. I think we all agree to that. You can own one, but just doing it under the right circumstances, you know? And more than ever, living in these times where we know how inflation has affected all of us, but even though we have all been affected by inflation, we just have to be wise. We have to make smarter choices. We have to make better moves, with our finances, you know, and just, be just be better. Just be better at it because I mean, what's the point? I was just thinking about this the other day. I'm like, why do I want really nice stuff? Like, I don't know. I don't know if maybe it's a moment of wisdom. I don't know what it is, but it just like a light bulb went on, and I just started thinking. I said, "What's the point? What is the point of me having something really nice? Why do I really want it? What's my motive? What's my intention? Do I want a really nice car because I want to enjoy driving it, the performance of it, that is a smooth ride or, it's a fast car? Why do I really want it? Is it because I want to impress somebody? Is it because I want to make someone else feel less? Or is it truly because I desire it and it brings me joy, to be able to drive a nice car, have a nice home? Or for those of you, that are into jewelry, you want a really nice watch, a chain, whatever the case may be, the question that went through my head was, what is your motive? Why do you want this stuff? And at what cost? I mean, a lot of times, I see people, they put themselves in debt to impress somebody else. So many people driving these really nice cars that they can't even afford. And like I said before, there's a time and a place for that. If you want something really nice, then you're going to have to do things different. It may cost you, more time. Maybe you may have to build a business, get a better job, a better career, you know. But the matter of the fact is, we just have to be smarter, and we shouldn't get caught up by what we see. And I still, sometimes, when I'm out in the street, and I see somebody with a really nice car, I admire it. I'm like, wow, that's a nice ride, you know. But I just don't let that stuff get to me how it used to. And I hope, that it doesn't get to you either. Don't let, what you see in front of you make you feel bad, you know. It's also not a call for you now to settle. You should always, want to thrive and get better, but just don't get caught up by the lies of what you see, with this material stuff and people, with nice stuff. Like I said, is it can be shocking in how some of these people, they have serious debt, serious debt. So, let's just be wiser. Let's make better choices. Um, because at the end of the day, we just have to be happy. We have to be happy and enjoy what we do have. Enjoy your home, enjoy, the car that you drive. Rather is, a car that's outdated. It doesn't matter, you know. Um, but like I said, don't get caught up on that. Do your due diligence if you're gonna, get into a new vehicle. Sometimes it's just not the right time. And you have to be wise. For those of us who have children, have families, we really have to make better decisions. And just be happy, be well. So I just wanted to share that with you guys today. And hopefully everyone is doing well, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.